Welcome to another video, Tabletop Papercraft episode 2. In this episode we're going to be looking at Ebbles miniatures, later to be called Genet models. These models are the brainchild of Christopher Rowe, the magnificent Mel Ebbles. Now there are a lot of models here, a lot of things that you can download, a wide variety of models. You need to get yourself down to www.genetmodels.com. Have a look at the link here. And also, please take a moment to like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. So, because of the number of models, I'm going to be doing this over 2 videos. The first video that you're watching here now is on terrain. The second video I will be doing on the vehicles and the robots, etc. All the other stuff. Please enjoy. What we have here is the Frontier Farmstead set. It's one download from the website which incorporates all these terrain pieces. I think there's a couple of extra pieces that I haven't built yet, like a water tower. But what you have here are the basic components of like a, like a sort of outland kind of sort of rural kind of setting that you can quite easily construct into a battlefield or a place where 2 opposing war bands are going to meet and fight. I mean, the first time that I saw this and I was building this, I was thinking of, Tatooine. I was thinking of Luke's uncle and aunt's kind of farmstead, out in the desert. So in the Frontier Farmstead set, you get a number of different items that you can see here. And again, because it's a free PDF, it's basically print, build, you can build as many as you want. I mean, I've built a number of the same items here just to show you, but you can build as many as you want. You're not just limited to 1 or 2 of each piece. You can quite easily print and build more to fill your tabletop battlefield. So if we have a look at this this farmstead set, there's a number of items that we have here. First of all, we have these thermo solar generators. I think these are. So these are, again, easy to construct. It's supposed to have like a solar panel here. I've mounted this on artboard or mounting board. And again, you can make as many as you want, have a big sort of field full of these, like a solar farm kind of things. Yeah, quite easy. I just put together 4. I think I'll probably make another bunch so I can have quite a nice expansive kind of solar farm area on a battlefield. Next to these, I've also built 4 of these water generators. These are basically they're supposed to collect and filter water from the air kind of thing. Again, I mounted them on the artboard or mounting board here, just to make them, give them a little bit of weight when I put them on a battlefield. And again, very simple to make. Again, I just made 4 of them here. I'll probably make some more. What else do we have? We have a little utility shed, very small, very simple box basically. But again, pretty good terrain scatter. You can put these things anywhere and everywhere, provide a little bit of cover for your models. Nothing too complex there. Over here, I've built a bunch of these water tanks. I mean, they don't have to be water tanks. You can build these to be whatever kind of containers you want. Again, on the mounting board, artboard for a little bit of stability, a little bit of strength when I put them down. Again, very simple to make, just a cylinder. At the back, you'll notice there is a turbine. Let's bring this in a little bit here. So this piece here, again, you can, I glue this in place for simplicity's sake, but you could actually put this onto some kind of rotating mechanism, maybe with something like a stick, or even with rare earth magnets you can probably put here, so it can actually rotate. But yeah, this is basically a wind turbine. Yeah, again, very simple build, but you can quite easily put it onto the tabletop. Adds a little bit of aesthetic value. Now, I base this on like a grass base. Doesn't really go with the with the Mars terrain that I have here. But yeah, again, very simple. And then we have a couple of these. These are greenhouses. One of the disadvantages with this set is that the buildings don't have interiors. With some publishers, with some producers, and with some models, you can actually have interiors, so you can actually go inside the building and hide and fight and everything else. But these particular ones don't actually have interiors, so you can probably model the interior, but it's going to take a little bit of work. So as these stand, they are basically just terrain features that you can't actually enter. I mean, it's a glass house. Yeah. Greenhouses have lots of glass. I would probably say that any area of effect or blast weapons that come close to this would probably just destroy it, and I would just remove it from the battlefield probably. But yeah, again, very simple to make, and again, looks fairly decent on the battlefield once you have it on there. And then finally in this set we have the dome habitats, the houses, so to speak, the dome houses. Now I've built 2 of these, and the PDF actually comes with a connector that you can use to kind of link them together. Again, very simple. So you just put this between the domes to kind of connect them to create a larger living area. But the domes themselves, again, nothing too complex to build. You have a set of these panels which you will join together, and then just to fix the top piece, then you add the chimneys, you can add the doors, you can add the dormers. Yeah, again, simple, easy to do. Just print out as many as you want, and then with these connectors you can actually link them all together to create a big living environment. You can also, from the website, download a file which is basically variations of these dome habitats. So you have a lot of different color variations and design variations in terms of the skins. I think this is the basic one that comes with the farmstead. But in the additional file, there are a lot of different colors that you can actually, have some variation and differences between the habitats themselves. So that is the farmstead set. Again, it's a free download. You can get it from the website, the Genet models website. I'll put the link down below, and it provides you with all these different models in the PDFs. And again, just print, build, and you can create quite a simple battlefield on some outpost farmstead where like gangs come and fight, or the Unity forces come looking for a droid, a bot. Right, let me just move these aside, and then we'll have a look at some other Ebbles terrain pieces and buildings. Okay, the next model that you can get from Ebbles or Genet models, Ebbles miniatures or Genet models, is this landing pad. Again, it's a free download. All these PDFs, all these models are free to download. It's a landing platform, very, very simple. You have this flat platform piece here, which you should mount. I mean, I mounted it on a few pieces of cardstock, just to give it a little bit of strength, a little bit of thickness. You have this base, again, it's just a box as the base. And then you have this separate ramp piece that comes with it. You can just place, it doesn't really look like, it doesn't supposed to be underneath, but you can put it to the side anywhere you want. And that creates a nice little place to put your ships. 1 second, 1, 2, 3. Poof! Here's a ship on the landing platform. So I mean, it's a terrain piece. It's not really an objective or anything like that. It's just something that you can place on your battlefield, to add a little bit of color, but also maybe to add a little bit of elevation for certain troops, snipers, whatever. But again, it's a nice, simple little terrain piece that you can use to add to the battlefield. And again, it's all free. It's all free. Yep, so that's the landing platform. Next, we have the FUS, the folding unit structures. He's given it the number M3619, folding unit structures, FUS, F-U-S. These are one of his later models. Again, simple buildings. They're supposed to represent kind of folding, dismantleable, easy to transport kind of military buildings, sort of barracks and command centers and things like that the military would be able to put up and bring down fairly quickly. There are, I think, 4 colors for these, a different PDF for each one, and I think there's basically 3 sizes. It's all in one. You can get them all in the 4 colors. So you've got the small, you've got medium, and you have the large. So the small one is, I think, 4 pages PDF. The medium and large are both 7 pages PDF. And these are pretty nice models. And one advantage that these have over some of his other models is that they actually have interiors. Let's move these back for a minute. So these actually have an interior that you can fill with furniture and beds and tables and whatever else you want to put inside here, and you can actually use this as part of your gaming area. So you can actually go inside these buildings quite simply, fight within and hide within, and the design is pretty simple and very effective in terms of how to put the roofs back on. You just slot it into the holes and it's back on. So the medium, again, same design, same format. The roof comes off. It has these little tabs on, and inside is detailed and usable inside your games. Yeah, one advantage that we have over the other models of his that didn't have the interior design or the interior space that we could use. And then taking a look at the large one, whoops, again the large one, because it's larger we now have these four tabs for fixing, but again inside fully workable area that you could actually use in your games, whether it's role-playing or miniatures, table battles, skirmish battles. Yeah, it's a usable area that you can use inside. So there are 3 sizes for this building: large, medium, and small. It comes in 4 colors, and again, very, very nice, very simple. In terms of scale, maybe a little bit small, but no, it's workable. Yeah. I mean, these are 28mm 28mm scale models. I mean, it works. There's nothing wrong with it. But I think it could probably do a little bit, maybe being a little bit bigger, maybe printing at 110 or 120% maybe. But yeah, they're perfectly fine for what they are. Yeah, nice little buildings. If you want to do a battle in an army camp or something, perfectly usable. Alright, so these little items are auxiliary power cores. I think these are added to one of the other PDFs. I think the repair team PDF, which is in the other video. So these are basically like a supplementary thing, like a little freebie that's added to one of the other Ebbles or Genet PDFs, and they're supposed to represent power cores, yeah, within a city kind of thing. But again, you can probably use them on the farmstead as auxiliary power units or generators. Again, simple construction. Is basically just 3 boxes. You just glue to each other. I mean, for some of them, if you want to represent it sort of, this is maybe the open position, maybe you can have a closed position by not using this middle part and just bringing these two together. Yeah. Again, nice little things that you can use in a bit of terrain. Another thing is that you can also find amongst the PDFs that you download, you can find a lot of container and crate files, like little extra freebies that he sticks inside the downloads. So you can get these like multiple crate models that you can construct, different skins, different designs, different colors. So you can, like I said, there's a lot of different styles of this. You've got these multiple ones. You have singles, yeah, single crate designs. So you can stack these around, again, like terrain scatter. Yeah, however you want on the battlefield. Yeah. Nice, simple, free, just something just to fill in a little bit of space and provide some cover for your miniatures. Yeah, as they're fighting the battle. Yeah. Amongst the buildings and vehicles and everything else you've got on the battlefield, these little things can just, scatter around to represent little areas where you can got a little bit of cover and everything.